Lakeport. So happy you are all here. We have some things to let you know about today as we start our protest. So if you are out on the street, keep an ear over this way. My name is Marie, and I have been the person that has been getting this word out, so I'm so glad that you're here. Whether you are from Lake County Democrats, or from Indivisible, or from Move On, or from Commit to Democracy, doesn't matter, we are all on one team. So we're very happy that you're here today. Okay, so a couple of things that you need to know with regards to facilities. The bathroom is located at the bottom of First Street, which is the street right over there. At bottom of First Street, right next to Carnegie Library. That's the public bathrooms. So if you need to use them, that's where you go. Okay, please do not block the sidewalks. You have to keep them clear. And this is a peaceful protest. If you are confronted, don't confront back. If you need help, reach out to someone. We will stand beside you and we will be there to help you. So make sure that you don't engage anyone. Everyone has a right to be here, whether they are on the anti-Trump side or the other side. They're all welcome to be here because we do not have exclusive rights to protesting. All right, so let's see, the other thing that we may have a drone flying over today. The drone is a friend of mine, so you should not be worried about that. Let's see here. We have people that have sign-in sheets. If you want to be part of the getting notified about these in the future, go ahead and find she was here just a moment ago. They'll be walking around with clipboards. So find someone with a clipboard and let us know your email address and we'll get you on that sign-up sheet, okay? Let's see here. What else? If you want to do more for this rather than just protesting once a month, and you want to help with postcards or with phone calling, come and see me. I'm putting together groups for both of those things. Doesn't matter where you live around the county, we'll get you involved, okay? So come and see me for that. While you are here, there are businesses that are open in our town, in Lakeport. Please stop by and see them because they're hurting, with all of this, and we're out here taking up their parking spots. So if you can please go and at least walk into it, and if you could consider spending, a few dollars, they will be very grateful. Just to let you know, down this way we have Infinity Consignment. It's on this side of the street. Cutest clothing store you've ever seen at really reasonable prices. Straight across the street we have Fixing It Up with Sandra. She's right over there. The cutest gift shop you've ever seen. Go in there. The stuff changes constantly. Down this way on the corner we have Farino's, Italian baked goods. Great coffee. If you need a cup of coffee, stop in there and get a cup of coffee. She also has a sourdough Saturdays, the best sourdough around. So go in there and talk to her. Next to her is the bookstore, the only independent bookstore that we have in Lake County. And that's really something to treasure, so stop in at Watershed Books. Right next to that is Artisans Mikey. It is a clothing store that has Hispanic clothing or clothing of Mexico. And next to that is the Arts Council, the Lake County Arts Council. They may be open today so that you can go in and view it, and they have a gift shop in the back. Across the street from that is Campos Casuals. So, stop by. Poke your head into a shop that you haven't been in before. See what's here. We owe it to them. I figured this out, that if every person in Lake County spent $20 a month at one of our small businesses, we'd be doing great. I mean, absolutely great. So if you can make that commitment to do that, do that. It will help everything, and going forward, it's only going to get worse, not better. Okay, let's see here. I have a couple of people that are going to want to speak to you. So, but I have Barbara here. She's going to come up and she's got a few words to say, so here we go. She can introduce herself.
Hello, my name is Barbara Christwitz and I'm from Clear Lake, and I wanted to talk with you about my neighbor. So I put the words together here can you hear okay?
We can show.
Okay, I'll talk into the mic. So my name is Barbara Christwitz, I am from Clear Lake. And I come today missing, I'll call him P, my next door neighbor who was taken by ICE agents in the city of Clear Lake on Wednesday, March 12th. I miss watching P and his 11-year-old son toss the football back and forth, shoot basketball hoops in their front yard, and skirmish with the soccer ball. P, who is now in recovery and had had a DUI, was ripe for the picking for the ICE agents last month. The agents waited until P dropped his son off 3 blocks away from our homes at the local school and then dramatically made the arrest. P's son was so traumatized, humiliated, and frightened that he went back to school again only yesterday. And P is now in McFarland Detention Center awaiting to be deported to Mexico for good. Read the full newspaper accounts by typing in Lake County Record B. The title is First Signs of ICE Deportations in Lake County Since Change in the White House, originally published March 17th, 2025, and also published in the Ukiah Daily Journal Wednesday, March 19th. It's a well-written story. Becky Salato, superintendent at Canocti Unified Schools, said during Judges Breakfast Forum in Clear Lake in March that she has seen a downturn in school attendance, dropping to 50% as people choose to stay home or even move out of the county due to fear. Dr. Nikki Thomas of Kelseyville United Schools superintendent said that the rumor mill has created a real fear for kids as they wonder if their parents will still be home after school. So I look to Our Lady, the Statue of Liberty, and the plaque attached to the statue by Emma Lazarus's words, and you all know this, you can say it with me. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore, send these, the homeless, tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Let's not let those words be a mockery.
You're in the back of the car.
Native Americans or came on a slave ship. This was the welcome that our ancestors received as we came to this land. And I hope by what we are doing today that we can give this legacy, to keep this legacy alive. Thank you for coming today and for your dedication to freedom and justice for all. And right here where we're standing, I was with a Native American group, and he said that when we say justice, we don't mean just us. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara. We love that. Okay, I have someone else here to speak with you. So Sharice Reynolds is coming here.
Show us the sign. Oh, good. Very good.
Good afternoon, Lake County. My name is Sharice Reynolds, and like you, I am here to show the President that we will not stand idly by while he attacks the Constitution and tries to systematically strip away our inalienable rights. We have a president and a Republican Congress who are dismantling everything they can as fast as they can. Trump allowed a group of unqualified, unelected individuals with no experience and no oversight access to our private and sensitive information. They have conducted mass layoffs at the National Park Services, the Veterans Administration, the Department of Education, the FDA, the CDC, the IRS, Head Start, and the Social Security Administration, just to name a few. He's cutting funding for school lunches, food banks, Meals on Wheels. He's frozen federal funding for things like fire mitigation, the libraries, and broadband. And he continues to talk about cutting Medicaid and Social Security. These actions have consequences that hit rural communities like ours the hardest. No Head Start means parents can't work, and that means less income spent in our local economy. Cutting Medicaid doesn't just affect the 50% of our community that is on Medicaid. It could also result in doctors leaving Lake County, which would result in fewer choices, longer wait times, and even further distances to travel to find a doctor for the rest of us. But Trump is not content to just cut funding. He's also rolling back protections for women, the disabled, minorities, the elderly, and the LGBTQ community. And under the guise of voter fraud, he's trying to make it harder for all of us to exercise our right to vote. His actions have even criminalized a woman's right to choose and have caused women to be denied access to health care to the point that women are literally dying in other states because of it. But perhaps the most troubling of all, even more so than the president's gross overreach of power and blatant disregard for the Constitution and judges, is the fact that because of Trump's policies, ICE agents are snatching people off the street. These agents don't wear uniforms, they don't identify themselves, and they even wear masks to cover their faces. And this has inspired copycat criminals to grab people off the street in a similar fashion for the purposes of human trafficking. His actions have consequences. Not only is Trump deporting and imprisoning non-citizens without due process, he's rolling back protected statuses for non-citizens who are here legally. He directed ICE to revoke their visas simply because they exercised their protected right to free speech and said something that he didn't agree with. We all need to care about this because a government that is allowed to deport non-citizens and deny them due process can easily do the same to a citizen. Because if there's no due process, you just go straight to wherever they want to send you. They've already admitted to deporting one individual due to an administrative error, and they're refusing to bring him back. This should frighten the hell out of everyone. There have been so many troubling actions that it's hard to know what to focus on, and it's easy to feel paralyzed. But we must fight the urge to bury our heads in the sand and face our new reality head on. The chaos is intentional. It's meant to both distract and desensitize us so that we lose our sense of outrage. If each act is more outrageous than the last, then we no longer bat an eye when the real atrocities start. And they've started. We must pay attention, and we must be intentional about how we go back reclaiming our power. We must support judges who are being attacked for doing their jobs and standing up to Trump. We must engage disenfranchised and young voters. We must help to flip the House by donating our time and skills on targeted campaigns. And that means postcard writing and calls to our representatives and letters to the editor and protesting to shine a light on issues and educating the people that we know. Focus on one step at a time. It is no longer acceptable to lament. Someone needs to do something, or to ask, what are the Democrats going to do? It's up to us. We, the people. We, the people. The Democrats, the Republicans, and everyone in between who are fed up with
Yeah,
a wannabe dictator
wanna
taking away
get
our civil liberties
me two
and
up in the
trying
air,
to
but not
dismantle
yet.
the framework of our government. If you don't know where to start, take a look around you right now. Make a friend. Join the Lake County Democratic Central Committee. We'll help you get started. Let's all be the someone who does something before it's too late. Thank you, Lake County.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you, Charisse. Just so you know, I do social media, and I can't tell you how many times on social media people have come back with, but it's not affecting you. I want to tell you how it is right now affecting us in this county. There is something called a Forest Reserve Grant. That grant, half of it goes to schools to mitigate being close to a national forest. That would be Upper Lake. And half of it goes into the general fund that we use for roads and that kind of stuff. It is $465,000. It is gone. It has been cut. You will not see that in this county. We have a project here, right here in Lakeport. $850,000 was supposed to go to fix the South Main problem. On South Main, we do not have a water main that goes down in front of places like Mendo Mill and Hillside Honda and all the way down to the like where the transfer station is there. We don't have one there. That means that Mendo Mill has sprinklers. They don't work because there's no water pressure for them to work because there is no water main. There was $850,000 that was supposed to go to that project. It is gone. You will not see that money, and that project will not happen. Right now, we know that there have been food bank cuts. Food bank cuts. They're not getting money at all. So that's completely cut. Meals on Wheels keeps getting bounced back and forth. One moment it's cut, the next moment it's not cut. This kind of stuff. Meals on Wheels is hurting. The National Weather Service in Eureka is slated to be closed. That's where we get our weather from. National Weather Service in Eureka. They closed the HHS office in San Francisco, our regional office. And that will affect everyone that has anything to do with health and human services. The federal library funding cut, local funds come here, and it is used to provide the access to the ebook collection and free access to major news publications like the New York Times and the Braille and Talking Book Library for the visually impaired. It's cut. It's cut. Okay? I do have one piece of good information. It was reported that the BLM office, Bureau of Land Management office that's in Ukiah, was going to be cut. The Board of Supervisors here and the one in Mendocino County got them to leave it alone. It's going to stay with it. Our Board of Supervisors is working for us. They are writing letter after letter after letter to combat these cuts. There are more, by the way, cuts that are going to be at the board meeting, the board supervisor meeting on Tuesday morning. You can tune in, but they're going to be going over some more cuts that are slated to happen, so that they need to plan for what are they going to do if this stuff isn't there. So, Board of Supervisors Tuesday morning, they're going to be talking about those cuts. But they have been writing letters to President Trump expressing their deep concern. Okay, so also someone just over here not too long ago told me that some of your pension plans, your like my retirement fund, that kind of stuff that you get into, we need to pressure them to get out of Tesla and to drop Tesla. We need to pressure them. So check with your union, with your pension plan people, and see if they're divested in Musk's organization. Okay, so one more time, I want to just give you some information, and then we will let you guys go out to the street. Again, keep the sidewalks open. Anybody is allowed to be here. This is a peaceful protest. Please do not confront. If you're getting a little hyper about that, let us know. We can help you de-escalate it. Oh, hang on just a minute here. So I want to remind you that there are public bathrooms. Down at the bottom of First Street, which is right over there, go to the bottom, it's just to the side of Carnegie Library. We have a student that would like to speak to us here today. So come on over here.
Hi, my name's Micaiah. I'm from Lakeport. I have a really small speech. It's really beautiful to see all you guys here, this many people. It brings tears to my eyes. Elected leaders are attempting to erase all the social and environmental justice progress that has been made over the decades. The erasure and rewriting of history, promoting of lies and misinformation, degradation of the Constitution, dismantling of social justice programs, legislative attacks on women, LGBTQ+, and BIPOC communities, voter suppression legislation, among other things, is damaging, not only to those directly affected, but to the nation as a whole. The sharing of cultures is vital to a full human experience. When we are able to share our history, struggles in a healthy fashion, we are better able to be empathetic and find common ground. The current climate has our country more divided than ever. We must continue to resist the demolishment of core principles of humanity. We must preserve the Constitution. We must protect our natural resources. We must stand in solidarity with those targeted for oppression. We must not let our country continue to go down a road of fascism. Throughout history, whenever there has been oppression, resistance followed. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just want to take your attention. Someone is passing these out. Get one of these. There's a social for the Democratic Party at the end of the month. On the reverse side, I'm going to tell you, I do social media, and the anything Democratic is being suppressed. Even the Lake County Democratic page. We need your help. If you have not liked our page and you're on Facebook, please do so. Please share everything on our page. That will help our spread go up. But I need your help. I can't do it by myself. So please do that. We are also on Instagram. We have a website. We are on BlueSky. We have a newsletter that you can get every month. If you're not on social media, I've got a link to it right here. And you can also become a member of the local Democratic Party. So please take a moment, and you can find these. They're around here somewhere, and they're passing them out. So let's get these out into your hands so that you've got that information. So I also want to remind you that the museum is open today. If you have not been into the museum after this, please go into the museum. They would love to see your face in there and say hi and find out the treasures that we do have in our community. So make sure that you do that. I have one more gentleman who wants to speak here first.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I sit on the advisory board here at the museum. And I've worked 10 years on putting a Pomo statue right in this corner. And all of you, most of you have donated to it. Now it's being built. And I brought that so people can get together, come together, and treat each other like human beings. And now Trump beat me to it. Now he's going the other direction. So what I'd like to say is secure.actblue.com has worked extremely well. I built up a Facebook block of voters across this country, a lot of Native Americans from all different tribes, and it was very successful. It really helped out in Wisconsin for the new judge up there. So, yeah. So stay strong. We're all in this together. And some of you Republicans and independents out there, you're in it too. They want to take the money away and put it in with a small bunch of people, and pretty soon they'll be buying the military. This is fascism, guys.
Thank you so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go take to the streets. If you want to be on the phone bank or postcards, come and see me. I've got to sign up right here. So come on over and sign my blue book. Thank you all for coming.
Save Social Security! Save Social Security! Save Social Security! Save Social Security!
Yes! Woo! Yeah! It's got to go. Hey, hey!
Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey!
He doesn't know if it's allergies, he's feeling different. He'll be all You get the Trump hat with the shield, and the wife is trying to take it down. He's slapping her hand. I think supposed to take the coat Fire department.
No fucking way. I love
Down the river.
When I was growing up, I remember because they were making ways for expressways and new ways. I saw many beautiful things. So,
Yeah, right.
I'll give you a little sticker.
Okay.
And you can just think about it on the side. But I want to sit higher. Oh man, I'm serious. I shake when I find out. Just talking to some guy about what the heck? I did not sign my name on that agreement. Why am I as a taxpayer having to pay?
Not that I can hear, but I'm glad.
Cool camel.
Truckers got to go, hey, hey.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go, hey, hey.
Got to go, hey, hey.
Truckers got to go, hey, hey.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go, hey, hey.